everyone, welcome back to Shop Life. So today we are on our way to go look at an M3. We're currently stuck in traffic, of course.
Like always.
Like always, this is downtown LA.
We are going to Koreatown. So I found this M3 on Craigslist at like 5 in the morning. Salvage title. The hood has been replaced, got no paint on it, so they're asking about $5,000. They say it's got 110,000 miles. Salvage title, so I'm not sure if the mileage is correct, but we're about to go find out. And it is an SMG, silver. They didn't show any pictures of the interior in terms of like the color, but we'll find out. Yeah,
we're buying this car because I need a M3 rear end for my LS3 swap, and you know it wouldn't be bad to have another M3 engine laying around. So yeah.
So we ended up buying it. As you can see, it's a convertible. It does have a salvage title. I'm pretty sure it was hit on the driver's side. The whole driver's side has been repainted. But they put this ugly hood on here. Some of the front doesn't line up. But besides that, I mean, for the most part, the body is not too bad. All the panels I could still sell. The wheels I could sell. They have brand new Pirelli tires on them. Pirelli P1s. The interior is black. The convertible top and everything works. It is an SMG. The SMG light did come on while I was driving here, but I'm pretty sure it's because it's so freaking hot. It's like 98 degrees out here. But pretty good for the most part. The driver's seat's all torn. Not too bad. I mean, we bought it for parts. It only has 116,000 miles, which is nothing. My car has like almost 152 on the swap. It's got an Alpine double din stereo in it. It came with the stock stereo as well. The top is all torn up, but it does go up and down, so all the moving parts for the convertible top are working. Like I told you, they had it listed for $5,000. I just want you guys to guess how much we paid for it. So leave a comment down below with your estimate on how much we paid if we don't put it in the title. But yeah, so we got it for a pretty good deal. I mean, just in parts alone, the exhaust, it has the active AutoWorks exhaust, which that muffler itself is almost like $1,300 new. So that's good. The wheels are probably some off-brand, but the tires are fine on there. So we'll be able to sell those. We'll be able to sell the mirrors, sell some of the panels, sell some of the interior. The stereo, we'll be able to sell that. So there's a lot of good parts besides the motor, trans, and the rear end. The rear end obviously is not for sale. The motor and trans we'll see if we want to sell it. If we can make the money back with all the other parts, then we probably won't end up selling the motor and trans and save that for another project. But we'll see what happens. We'll probably start tearing it apart soon, and then we'll just go from there. So stay tuned for the vlog. We still got a lot more work going on today.
Okay, so he's currently working on a red M3 inside. I'll show you in a little bit. But a little while ago, this X5 got dropped off. Let me show you. Beautiful X5M. That's beautiful. So this car is here because it's gonna get lowered. So we're excited to do that. But yeah, it's very clean. But yeah, here's the M3. I don't know how much he showed you, but as you can see, I mean, it obviously needs work, but this car is actually for parts. So we're not planning on selling it. We're just gonna part it out. It is salvage title, and honestly, we're not really a big fan of convertibles. If this was a coupe, we would probably consider it. And we're also not a fan of the SMG, but I mean, that could always be changed. And we're also not a fan of the silver. But anyways, I really need a M3 rear end for my car. So that's one of the main reasons we were looking for an M3 in the first place. So right now he's checking if the hood is carbon fiber or just fiberglass. We posted about it on Instagram and people already want the hood, so.
Pretty sure it's fiberglass. It's fiberglass, not carbon fiber.
Alright.
This engine bay is dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty, but there's no Vanos issues, that's for sure. It sounds pretty good actually. but it is overheating. Whenever you push it really hard, when it's really, because it was like 98 degrees outside, and I mean, I was stepping on it, I had the AC on full blast too, and it wasn't overheating. So that could just be a fan, but who knows? We're gonna have to dig deeper.
But now we're tempted because our Wagon has no engine in it currently because we sold it to a customer. So S54 Wagon? Nah. We really want to save this engine for
an E30.
Our E30 that we have back in North Carolina.
If you guys go look at my main channel, Shop Life TV, you'll see we have a video of it on one of the older vlogs. It's a white E30, 4-door, 87. It's got like 200-some thousand miles, but no rust. So it's a clean car. We might end up bringing it here once she finishes her LS swap and once the wagon's done.
So this is the car that he was working on, this red M3 convertible. It's red on red. Oh man, this is clean.
Yeah.
Wow.
Compared to ours.
Compared to, yeah. He's about to change the grills, the kidney grills.
So on this corner light, this light bulb is out, and I go to pull it off. Turns out that the tab is actually broken off of the headlight itself. So there's no tab there. So there's nothing holding in the headlight, I mean the corner light. So when I try to pull it off, you can see this part is loose, but something's holding it from this side. So I'm thinking either they glued it, or they have a screw going through the bottom holding this in. Which either way that they did that, that's not a good idea. And they should have fixed the headlight instead of trying to figure out a way to attach this to something else. So we're gonna have to pull out that fender liner and see what's going on underneath before I start trying to pull it off and break something. All right, so I changed the grills. Now I'm about to change the oil, transmission fluid, and differential fluid. So let's put on the lid and then let's get to it. So they glued the corner light. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna take it off. Pain in the ass. Alright, so the red M3, I had to pull it back out. It turns out that the oil drain bolt was stripped. I don't have any on hand, so we're gonna have to wait until Monday to get that. As soon as I get the parts, I'll go ahead and finish that up. And we're also gonna do the differential input shaft seal because that was leaking from there. So there's no point of changing the differential fluid if it's just gonna leak out. So we're gonna change that input shaft seal, get a new drain bolt, take care of all that stuff, and I'll bring that back in on Monday once we have the parts. But for now, I'm about to finish up this Suzuki. Just gotta finish up doing all the coolant gaskets, O-rings, and all that. Then put the manifold back on, bleed the system, and we're good to go. And then once that's done, then I'm gonna call it a night. Alright, so here's a quick update. We've had the M3 for a few days. Really haven't done much to it. We've been just driving it back and forth from the parking lot into the shop and then back out. And the lights have all went away. The check engine light had popped on probably like a couple hours after we had brought it. The same with the transmission light had came on. But both of those are gone now. I haven't scanned the computers besides right before we bought it. And there were a few errors on there. But right now I think everything is fine. We still haven't had anybody come look at the hood. We had a few messages on Instagram, but nobody came through yet. Hopefully someone comes and gets that soon. And we do have a buyer for the exhaust. So that's probably gonna go on that red on red convertible. So we're probably gonna put that on there. But we'll see how it goes. besides that, I mean, it's a pretty good car. I mean, there's not many issues, there's not that many clunks.
Yeah. And
the wheels and tires, I mean, the wheels are crap, but the tires are Pirelli P1s, they're really nice, and they're practically new. It's gonna be hard to part it out, but this crappy bodywork, and the registration's back for 1 whole year. I don't think it's just worth to register and do all that. So if we can find like another shell or something that's a rare color, that would be awesome. Or a car that blew a motor or blew a transmission, that's Imola red or Phoenix yellow, or the blue. Any of those, we'll see. Even carbon black, I'll be happy with that. With the cinnamon interior, you know, one can dream. But anyways, that's it for this vlog, everybody. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next one. We've got a lot of updates coming soon.